also gives me great pleasure to welcome Mr. Prakash Javadekar, who's just now been elevated with cabinet rank, takes over as the HRD Minister. But I think, congratulations, sir. Please join us. Please join us, sir. I'll keep you for a little bit longer, Mr. Gadkari. Mr. Javadekar, appreciate you joining us here on CNBC TV 18. So the discussion so far with the auto industry and with Mr. Gadkari has been on what needs to be done as far as the environment-related issues are concerned, what needs to be done to keep in mind the national objective of Make in India, how this sector can contribute without really hurting the cause of the environment. So let me ask you, sir, because emissions has been a big issue. You've been in Paris, taking forward the COP21 agenda. Your thoughts, sir, on what you expect from industry?
See, as far as other industries are concerned, major industry emission norms have been revised upward. And I'm very happy that the industry has accepted it by and large. Where there was little need of tweaking, we have done it. And we are always open. As far as auto industry is concerned, I know when we started discussion about these Bharat 6 norms by April 2020, many car manufacturers, CEOs and others came and saw how this is impossible. We are, I think notification draft is already final also issued.
Everything.
Yeah. So when that is issued, now everybody has accepted it. Now everybody is complimenting
the decision was taken by ministry at the time. Mr. Javadekar, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan and my ministry, all officers, with a unanimous decision we have taken. At a time, the court views also, the judiciary also the same opinion.
As far as judiciary is concerned, it's not, I can't speak everything right in front of camera, but I can tell you, I was party spokesman for many years, but last 3-4 months, I have become your spokesman and I have commented loudly all over the country.
Well, yes, you have, sir, and as has Mr. Gadkari, both of you have, of course, expressed the problems that industry will face if there was to be a ban, which already is in existence, at least as far as the National Capital Region is concerned. But as we pointed out, Mr. Javadekar, we don't want to prejudge what the court may or may not do as far as the diesel issue is concerned. But as we look forward, and this will continue to be an issue, it's being taken up by the NGT in other states as well. What can be a realistic roadmap going forward?
I think with the very essential notification and government's resolve that we are addressing the issue. I told it bluntly wherever I wanted to tell in private meetings that Delhi's air is going worst for last 10 years. Everybody was silent for 8 years. As if Delhi air has become foul after we came into power. That's not the case. And therefore, this is the government which has, now he has already constructed one bypass, second bypass will be in 1 year, third bypass will be in 2 years' time. This is the first time happening. We have notified these BS6 norms. We are investing 60,000 crores in fuel quality improvement. We are already taxing. That's also important. We have taxed in budget. 4% on SUVs, 2.5% on diesel vehicles, and you will not appreciate, but that's also because I have to go. I came for vote taking from Berlin, but my actions home are really appreciated world over. मुझे बान की मून ने कहा कि we have taxed $6 per ton of coal. That's our commitment for environmental friendly and many things. So Ban Ki-moon said, how could you do it? How many parties? Nobody opposed it. I said, I have 36 parties in parliament. But on our green agenda and our development agenda, nobody has opposed it. That's also beauty of Indian democracy. And that's how we are going ahead. I think that's a laudable thing we are doing. I hope, and that therefore I used one word. There has to be a tax certainty. There has to be a governance certainty. Therefore, there has to be a judicial certainty also. Otherwise, we will end up with so many things.
Well, that's a good point that you make, but I have with me Professor Chawla from IIT Delhi, and he has a question for you, Mr. Gadkari.
We've also quoted some data on only 16% deaths being caused inside the car in India. At the same time, I don't think we really understand what really makes Indian roads unsafe at the moment. I mean, we don't have real data about crashes, about what kind of accidents are happening on the roads. In all developed countries, we have a very detailed database through which such knowledge, such expertise is available. Over the last decade or so, we have been trying to collate that, and we've been trying to convince both the government and the industry, I'll say both sides, about the importance of that.
First of all, now the data is available. And we have taken a decision to identify the black spots. Now we are spending 11,000 crores for improvement of black spots on national highway. Already we have sanctioned 726 black spots. At the same time, this is only for national highway. So we have taken a very, very remarkable decision. Every year we are giving 9,000 crores at the central fund to the state governments. And now we have taken a decision, and I request all the transport minister to the state governments, that you identify the black spots, accidental spots, where it needs to improve the spots. And we will give you the 10% of CRF will be reserved for only for improvement of black spots. There are some corporations roads, some district roads, some state highways. And now the first of thing, it's very unfortunate, and I am also very much serious about it. And even I accept it that this is a field where it is difficult for me to answer all the things, because I am trying constantly on my level best. Still the accident percentage is increased by 4%. We are already at one time, I just exposed my ministry to the people and the media that these are the problems. And today there is I need cooperation from the manufacturer, automobile, but I don't want to blame these people. There was a practice in my department for every accident, the people, they take driver as responsible for that. But because I know the road engineering, I understand the issue and I fire them left, right, and say, you are responsible, you are the culprit. And today, even I give the statement that the people, those who are making DPR, if suppose because of their mistakes, if the accidents are there, we will see that, we will register 302 FIR against them, and we will see that they will be in the jail. So now we are taking a lot of hard decisions. We are improving the black spots, and somewhere some of the black spots are like it in Maharashtra. In Pune, Kolhapur, there is one Jaisinghpur bypass. I was the minister at that time. So in one spot, 125 deaths were there. Even in Nagpur, the city, we have identified the black spots. And by improving the black spots on national highway, state highway, district roads, and even in corporation area, we can save the 50% life of the people.
Well, that's good to hear, sir.
Yes,
That is certainly great news coming in there from Mr. Gadkari.
Just can I add little?
Of course, please.
See, he has innovated and done wonderful, given provided leadership, and is improving whatever is possible. But there is one aspect which he can't improve till we all agree, and that is greed. If people are not disciplined, following discipline, there has to be a traffic discipline, and if they are not following, मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि अमेरिका में रात को 2 बजे जहाँ ट्रैफिक नहीं है वहाँ भी सिग्नल पर लोग खड़े रहते, तो इसलिए नहीं कि वहाँ सारे संत पैदा होते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन इसलिए कि उनको मालूम है कि घर जाते ही $500 का चलन आएगा और 4 बार आएगा तो ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस खत्म होगा. ये कंप्लायंस रेजिम, यही हमारी कमी है. जब ये एक बड़ा अच्छा शब्द है हिंदी में, सोते में भी दंड जागता है. तो when we will start doing this, and he has already moving a bill, I think, yes. And when that will happen, then we will have change. Otherwise, he built wonderful road. First, India's wonderful Mumbai-Pune highway. Yes. The main reason for building that expressway was rising number of accidents. But now I find that there are more accidents because people are completely indisciplined and driving at a breakneck speed.
He is absolutely correct. 10 days before I was in Switzerland and Italy. There every road is axis control. And here we are making good quality of road, no axis control. Just we are inviting for accident to people on the road. In Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, we have taken a decision, I have taken a meeting, and as crash barriers. Now we are going to make a rate contract for that, and considering all these black spots covering by these crash barriers. So we are taking the measures, but ultimately what Mr. Javadekar is telling to you, we need cooperation from the people by and large. Yeah. They are supposed to obey the laws. Otherwise, it is very difficult to save the life of the people.